So here are a few features that I don't like and that I wish that the Tesla Model S would get in the future. But I pray when I buy my X that it's already installed in the programming or whatever. So, number one, with this being such a big tech type of vehicle, I wish there was an app store. The apps that they provided, they're great.
No, they're not great apps. They're okay apps.
Well, they're great for what they have. Like the
I think they're really good. I think great is a strong word. Like the music is really good. The navigation is good.
Navigation is okay.
The calendar is
pointless.
It doesn't do a whole lot.
Pointless.
I like messing with the energy chart.
That does nothing for me.
The web browser is a little slow.
That does nothing for me.
The rear view camera is nice to have.
That's great. That is so great.
And the phone connection, it's the same as any other car.
But just the camera alone, that one thing makes everything else great to me. However, I do wish they offered more apps.
Like what?
My first app would probably be a weather app. Something that can possibly, when you get in the car, when you put in your destination, it can say, hey, here's the weather in this area, be prepared, stuff like that. That type of weather app. Something where it could just alert you, because when you're driving and you're hitting a big patch of weather, it would be very good to know, because you might want to take a totally different route.
That would be a nice feature to just have in Google Maps in general.
Period. Yeah, really, period. But that's something that I wish that they would put, because I mean, they can also alert you about traffic in the app. Hey, there's a wreck. I know Waze is really good about that, but that's dependent upon people to report it, which, I mean, but I think Google, they also have situations where they'll have like a accident, some type of accident type of thing on Google Maps. So having that also just like a warning, here's what you're going to get on your route. You're going to get rain, you're going to get an accident, you're going to get this, you're going to get this, construction, all that. That would be really cool to have. The next app I want, iTunes. I don't know what the issue is with Tesla and iTunes. I know they have Slacker, which I was a huge fan of Slacker before I got my iTunes music subscription. I have to have iTunes.
And they only have Slacker and the other thing.
That's the radio thing.
Yeah.
I forget the name of that radio, but
TuneIn.
TuneIn radio.
Have that. They don't have iHeart. There's no Pandora. And Pandora is huge for a lot of people.
But my iTunes is very big for me. I have playlists set up that I don't want to reset up in Slacker, and I would prefer that it all be created just like in my car. I want to be able to pull up my playlist in my car and keep moving. And it's just iTunes to me, you get more music. I would love to be able to play a whole album in my car, which I know you can do that with Slacker too. And I know Zach is signed into whatever subscription that comes with the Tesla.
Yeah.
But
and you can sign into your own account.
Yeah, you can sign into your own account and they have playlists there. But Slacker, as we all know, doesn't have all the music readily available like iTunes. The next app I would want would definitely be something for my alarm system. And not saying that Tesla needs to get an app store that's filled with a bunch of junk apps. I disagree 100% with a million apps just because someone requested it. But I do think they need to partner with some of the major companies that do your security systems. So Vivint, ADT, whoever else is out there, just so you can pull that up and you can power that from your car would be awesome. Because the first thing I do when I get in my car in the morning, I have to pull out my phone, set my alarm system. still be nice if I could just leave my phone in my purse and just pull it up in my car and set it that way.
While we're talking about apps, I think one thing that'd be cool is if they just took this notepad app that they have and just made it a regular app instead of the Easter egg thing where you have to go into the Tesla logo and then swipe up to get it to come up, or to triple tap the logo to get it to come up as an Easter egg. I think I get more use out of the notepad, especially using the car for Uber and Lyft, like just writing stuff, writing notes and stuff down, than a lot of the other apps.
And another thing about this notepad, I wish that you could type. Like, where's the keyboard? Like, I get the drawing and I like the drawing. However, writing on this sometime, if you don't have a good stylus to write or draw, whatever you're doing, either you're just a great drawer with these type of iPad screens, but if not, it looks like chicken scratch and it's pointless. But I would love to get like a note thing where if I'm sitting in my car and I have something that I need to do, I have like a list, that I have like a checklist that I can go off of the different stores I need to go to get different things. Just like make a list. That would be awesome to get that type of feature in a note in the notepad. Anything else you didn't like about the notepad? Okay. The next thing that's in my car that I wish was in this car is I can plug my phone into a USB port and then it automatically starts playing my music. Obviously you can't do that in this car. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's a reason why. Can you answer that question?
Music from your phone, you mean?
Yeah. I know you can Bluetooth, but I like to, if I'm plugging 100% of the time, first I have to plug my phone. I have to pull my phone out in the morning. So while I have my phone in my hand, I'm probably plugging it up, even though it's at 100% battery, but I still plug it up. Don't know if that's the best thing to do for the phone, but I still plug it up, and then it starts to automatically play music from my phone without having to connect, even though it automatically connects. So I'm kind of, I guess, spinning myself in a bunch of no reason for it. I just talked myself out of something, right? I just talked myself out of something. Take that off the list. Scratch.
Okay. I don't like that I can't use it for an iPod. So I don't like to have a lot of music stored on my phone. But I like to I have thousands of my own songs that I don't always like to stream music. Mm-hmm. And what I used to do is I could buy a cheap iPod off of eBay. Usually one with maybe the little wheel or something doesn't work, and you can get them really cheap, and you can just plug them into the car where you don't need the wheel, and you can listen to music that way. You can't do that in Tesla. It has to be a USB stick. And with the USB sticks, you don't have the same flexibility with playlists and things like that. You have to organize everything in the folders, and I haven't gotten around to doing that, and I probably won't get around to doing that.
Who has time for that? No one. The next thing that I do not like is I have this very, very nice screen, and I can't watch a video on it. That sucks. And I understand their reasoning behind it, because they don't want anybody, I guess, not having their hands on the wheel, watching a video. But while I'm in park, and especially while I'm eating my lunch in my car, I'm probably watching a movie, I'm watching something, because I'm in my car parked. So I think you should be allowed to, while you're in park, allow for a video or something to be played. I mean, you should be able to. I don't see anything wrong with that, but I get why they don't do it, but still, if you're not watching it on the screen, you probably have your phone up, especially if you have the automatic driving. If you're not doing it there, you're definitely going to be doing it some other kind of way. So
I think that if they allowed you to be able to watch video while it's in park, it would just be a lot easier for people to hack it to where you could watch video while you were in drive.
Yeah. But like I say, if you're not gonna watch it from there, you're gonna watch it at some point in time, because you're allowing people to take their hands off the wheel and the car drive itself. So now you have people who can pretty much do whatever they want to do behind a wheel and think that they don't have to worry about the road. They're pretty much just doing whatever they want to do. So if you're not going to block it from all other type of electronics within the car.
But people think that, and I don't know what else they can do to make it clear, but you still are supposed to, you're expected to have your hands on the wheel. But I mean, that's not what people do. Everybody knows the water bottle trick, and you just are just. I've seen people like tie things to the wheel, things that'll just give the wheel enough torque to where it thinks you're holding the wheel. But
I mean, it's a rule, and rules are they're made to be broken. So
no, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Rules are not made to be broken.
Well, people are gonna break them. Not everyone's gonna do right. So if everyone's not gonna do right, I mean, I don't see the point. I definitely don't think you should allow people to watch the videos while they're driving, even though they're gonna do it anyway. If it's not on the car, it's definitely gonna be in the phone. So Tesla can't say, "Oh, we don't want people watching videos on there and then crash."
It's kind of like saying that you're not supposed to text and drive.
Still
but
do it.
Everybody does it.
Everybody.
I know I do it.
Everybody does it.
And I drive 18-wheelers, and I have a great vantage point, and I can see you doing it too. I see all of you doing it all the time. You all do it.
He's gonna report you.
No, I'm not. I don't care. Just don't do it around me.
But you see him do it. But you see him do it. But anyways, I think that, if they're not watching, if you're giving people the advantage of not having to drive or hold the wheel, because they're going to hack it some kind of way, someone's going to come up with some type of little trick to keep the car moving, you should allow it at some point in time, even if it's just in park. That's what I think about videos. Seatbelt. Me in my car, my seatbelt is adjustable, meaning if I'm short, I can pull the seatbelt down to avoid it from slicing my neck off while driving. Tesla doesn't do that.
You can't adjust your seat though.
Yeah, you can adjust your seat, but you're always going to be the same height. What, you want me to push it all the way back?
The seat can go up.
The seat can go up?
Yeah.
Can this seat go up?
Yeah. Sure do.
This is weird.
What?
I don't want this. But still, the lowest it goes, it's still right here. And everybody knows this car can take off fast. So when you take off, you got...
Hey, live example.
If you... We're doing this for... And some kid could be watching this.
What?
Some kid could be watching this and you're about to make me say a bad word. Anyways. So, we all know this car can take off fast. And when it takes off, I just so happen to be right here at the point of cutting. Slicing my neck completely off. And one day we did have a couple passengers in the back seat. I pushed my seat forward. And it was just like right here the whole time while we were driving. I was like, save me. Seatbelt's killing me. So I would like to have that advantage of actually adjusting the seatbelt. The next thing, it needs better lights. Ladies, these little two lights up here,
does it even show brighter?
I think, well, this isn't the
I'm trying to look on the camera. I don't even think you can tell the lights on.
Nope.
Nope.
These two little lights ain't cutting it. I don't know what they need to do, but again, this is what makes this car good for a man. Ladies, we need some type of lights above our visors, because when you're doing something or you're looking at your makeup, you're looking at your hair, that little light is not good enough. I need some more light.
I look good when I leave the house, man. I don't know what you talking about.
Again, obviously we need a little bit more light. Not everybody can see clearly sometimes. I love you.
What?
I love you.
So mean.
I'm not mean. You just shaded me by saying I look good every time I leave the house. And then we so mean.
What else?
Whatever. So we definitely need better lighting in the car so we can see clearly. The next thing is, in the mapping, when I put in a destination, I need about 3 routes. So I don't know how we're gonna get that done, but I don't know if it's Google Maps, whatever, but you should be able to get 3 different routes, because traffic sometimes it just piles up in a matter of seconds, and you need to be able to reroute through it. I know it adjusts if you turn off, but you should be able to see 3 different ways to get there. Just because the map is saying traffic is heavy, sometimes we all know it doesn't mean that traffic is really heavy. It's the map just hasn't adjusted with traffic. So 3 different routes is always good to have, and you should be able to choose which one you want.
Man, with the routes, one thing that would help it if they updated the traffic a little faster. Because sometimes when I'm leaving work, it'll show that a road that gets really terrible here, called Essen Lane, it'll show that it's clear, and as I'm driving to the road, it will go from orange to red right before I get to it. And
you should be able to.
And the whole time I'm driving to it, I'm just doubtful about the whole thing, because I know it should be traffic, but I know it's a shorter way if I go that way if it isn't traffic. So I go anyway, and I've been burned on this 3 times the past week. And the last time I watched it turn red because I was waiting for it.
He keeps hoping for something different to happen, but then he gets there and it's disappointment. It's disappointment.
I'm going to do the same thing over and over again, and I'm going to expect different results. I don't know what that's called.
Insanity.
Huh?
Insanity.
No, I'm pretty sure it's something else.
No, it's definitely insanity.
No, if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you expect different results, it's okay, because you practice till it makes perfect.
Insanity. And now if you repeat that quote one more time, it's gonna be insanity. Always.
Whatever. Here.
Okay. The next thing, I know in different areas some people have more charging stations than others. Well, we only have one in Baton Rouge. We need more charging stations. It's just one, and that one is in a weird area. And I know they say they put them around a lot of food places, a lot of different shopping things, but that one is in a weird area that
it's in a really bad spot, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
One, during football season, when LSU has home games, that parking lot just gets full, and all the charging spots are going to be full with regular ICE cars.
Regular schmegular cars.
And the other superchargers locations that we've been to when we made our trip from Houston and we went to Orlando, just about all the other ones except what's that one in Florida?
Defuniak.
Yeah, except Defuniak Springs. That one's kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Defuniak.
All the other ones had better choices of restaurants and shopping.
Yeah, I mean,
the one in Baton Rouge, you think with it being a capital city of the state, you think you would have better options.
Yeah. They put it in such a weird space. Like, why not put it close to like the mall where it's more?
I think the reason they did that because I think they wanted to be between the bridge and have access for Interstate 10 and 12. So they wouldn't have to put more than one, or people wouldn't have to go out of their way, because you have to. If you're in Baton Rouge, you have to use that stretch of road. If you're going through Baton Rouge, you have to go past that point.
Well, they need to put in a different one.
But the problem is that area has some of the worst traffic in the state.
Yes. Who wants to get
and
off
also
the
that area can flood and you might not be able to access it.
Yes, very easily. Very easily it can flood. Like right now it's raining. Just a simple drizzle will cause it to flood. Just out of the blue. It floods. I just think we need something a little bit in Tesla. If you want to ask me a great place to put one, just call me up.
Nobody's not.
Call me up. I know a great spot.
That's not that many people watching the video.
Just saying.
Maybe not now. Maybe in the future.
Yeah. Jazz hands.
Yeah. But it'd be nice if we got more destination chargers and charge point chargers, just the slower ones.
Yeah.
The only one we have now is in Whole Foods, and just because I own a Tesla doesn't mean I'm shopping at Whole Foods, because I'm certainly not.
Whole Foods is, I don't know.
I mean, we might have some money, but I don't believe in throwing it out the window, you know?
I mean,
no offense to y'all, the people who shop at Whole Foods.
No offense to them, but let's not lie. They're a little expensive. They're a little expensive. Just to say you got something organic. I don't even know. I don't know what they sell. I
think it's.
Is it Whole Foods?
You know what?
It's not Whole Foods.
No. I'm talking about the. I'm talking about the charge point one is at Whole Foods.
Oh.
The supercharger is at Trader Joe's.
Which is even worse than Whole Foods. So, which is 10 times worse than Whole Foods.
Yeah, we actually walked through there one day and it was like, wow.
I was so confused. So confused. I still don't know what they sell. I don't know if it's organic. I don't know if it's made in the back and brought to the front. I don't know what Trader Joe's is. I know a lot of people that shop at Trader Joe's, but I was very confused. All I wanted was some like regular food, and I didn't understand.
Yeah, we just wanted something to just snack on while the car was charging.
Like, give me a bag of Lay's. They didn't have Lay's. Just give me some bag of chips.
Yeah, if you go to that supercharger, your best option is to just walk to the gas station, and if you want like a Powerade or something.
There's a great pizza place under the bridge.
Slits and Giggles? Slits and Giggles?
Slits and Giggles is the name of the pizza place.
I wouldn't call that a great pizza place. The pizza we got there was just a little...
Okay, everybody, I use the word great very loosely, okay? It was pretty good, though. It was good for how much it cost, I think. I mean, it's pizza.
That was one of the worst pizzas I've had in a while.
We won't be getting sponsored by Schlitz and Giggles.
Okay. Their loss.
Oh God. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of what else they have. I don't know if Burger Smith is still in that area or not.
Burger Smith, you have to cross the highway to get to Burger Smith.
Yes, and it is a pretty
don't do
busy.
that.
Yeah.
You're gonna get ran over if you try to cross that highway.
Today, man in Tesla, or female in Tesla,
but a lot of shopping centers will have like a slow charger, like the one at the Whole Foods, and one with any type of electric vehicle with a J1 772 charger. They have one at the Tanger outlet in Gonzales. But it'd be nice if Juban Crossing got a charger, or if just like some of the Walmarts that have shopping centers around them, or the Targets, and if they put one at the mall, or
I wouldn't think one at Walmart. I wouldn't want one at Walmart. Maybe like at a Target, at a Target.
I think more superchargers should be at Walmart.
You think?
Yeah, because Walmart is open 24/7. So if you're charging late at night, you have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Because when we went to Orlando, we left at midnight, so we didn't have to deal with a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
And we were showing up to superchargers and what appeared to be abandoned places in the middle of the night.
That is so true.
If those chargers were at Walmart, they would have been in a well-lit space. We would have been able to go into a restroom, get some snacks or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
That
I
would have been
know a lot of people just hate Walmart, and I'm not a huge fan of Walmart. I don't really shop there, but there are advantages.
It's not that I hate Walmart. I just think Walmart is just... Next subject.
Not the type of place where people would go who spend hundreds, $1,000s on a car.
No, it's not even that. I do think people go to... Because I've seen some very expensive cars at Walmart. I think that Walmart in general... I don't know if you've ever seen how some people park at Walmart. The buggies are everywhere.
Oh, yeah, those metal buggies, too.
Yeah. I mean, just certain things like you wouldn't want to park. I don't want to park my Kia Optima at Walmart sometimes. I drive around for hours trying to find the best parking spot because I don't want to park next to someone who's just going to tear my car up. So, yeah. That's the only thing about Walmart. But I do like Target. I think Target is a good place.
Target isn't open 24/7.
I know it's not open 24/7, but I just think that Target is a good place. I like Target. Even though I rarely go shopping in Target. I don't grocery shop at all. Zach does it all.
One of the advantages to getting off work at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. And I don't have to stop.
You can go in the store, you can shop, it's not a crowd, it's just me and the old folks. What? School's out now, so there's a lot of kids around.
Yeah.
That's not gonna last.
That's never good. I always, whenever you have kids out and they're driving, they have nowhere to go, they're just driving around town for no reason. That's what I used to do. So that's pretty much those are the things that I wish would change for the car and features that I would like to see. Tell me some of the features you would like to see in the comments below. I'll read them and maybe I'll talk about them. Yay! Tesla, 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 Tesla. This is our outro song. Tesla, 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 Tesla. Do 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 do. Yeah, Tesla's getting into it. Do 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 do. Who drives the Tesla? That does. I'm just gonna keep on going.
Bothering me. Why is it so cricket? It's so cricket.